Welcome back. One Bills Live, presented by Cloud Health. John Murphy, Steve Tasker here until 3 o'clock today. We talked about a lot, the schedule and everything else today. I want to talk a little bit about an initiative by one of the Bills' defenders, Levi Wallace, going into his third year with the Buffalo Bills. Got a thing coming up at 3 o'clock today. It is the Gamers versus Cancer event coming up at 3 o'clock today on Twitch. Levi is on the line with us. Hello, Levi. John Murphy and Steve Tasker up here in Oak Park. How you doing?
John, Stan, how you guys doing? How you guys doing, Steve?
Good.
How are you guys?
We're great. Gamers versus Cancer today at 3 o'clock. How does this work, Levi? What do you got planned?
You know what? You have to tune in to find out. We're excited. I have a couple of teammates. Joining me during this I'm playing Fortnite for a few hours to be able to raise awareness and donations for ACS, American Cancer Society. I have Poyer joining me a little bit, Jaquan Johnson, and some former Alabama teammates as well. So they'll be able to see me. They'll be able to have a donate page. They'll hear all our conversations. They'll be able to talk to me as well, or ask anyone else that I'm playing with questions as well. So it should be a good time.
Here's the crucial question, Levi, for two old guys like Murph and me. What is the object of Fortnite? What's the game like? What's it about?
So it's like basically 100 people dropped on an island, and you have to be the last one standing. So you team up with some guys, and you have to be the last man on the island. So, I mean, and you know what? I'm not that great, but I'm not that bad either. And there's a lot of kids a lot younger than me that are exceptionally good. So it makes it fun and competitive.
People will be able to watch and participate by making donations, right, to the American Cancer Society. Why the American Cancer Society, Levi? Why are you connected with them in this endeavor?
My freshman year, I lost my aunt to breast cancer. The closest aunt that I have, my granddad, he passed away from prostate cancer when I was really young. Also lost another aunt to cancer as well. So I've lost a lot of family members to cancer, as I think we all have been affected by it. So it was near and dear to my heart for a long time, along with ALS. So I just wanted to reach out to them and see if there's any way that I could help. And then they came up with this idea, and I play Fortnite anyway. So it was a great combination.
Right. How many of your Alabama teammates will be with you tonight, and who are they?
Two. So I got Jamie Mosley, who's now with the Cardinals, and Christian Miller, who's with the Panthers. So yeah, those two guys.
Good. Did you play this in college, or how long have you been playing Fortnite? You said you're good, but not great, but not that bad. How long have you been playing this game?
I played it towards the end of college. I think right around the time when it came out. My brother was trying to get me to play it for the longest, and I played it one time, and then next thing you know, he's coming home from classes, and I'm in his room playing the game. So I've been playing for a few years now.
We're with Levi Wallace, Bills cornerback. His Gamers versus Cancer event is about 20 minutes away now. Hey, Levi, I want to ask you about something you did earlier this spring. You basically, on Instagram, put your cell phone number out there and invited fans and anybody really to call in just to chat. What were you thinking about with that, and how did that go over? How many calls did you get?
I did it just simply to connect with people, just to remind people that they're not alone. I'm in my house by myself, and it's easy just to go to a place that you don't want to go to. So once we reach out to Bills Mafia, we have the best fans. They support us, so why not support them? And then talk to people everywhere else. I think the furthest I talked to someone was Hawaii, which was great. And, Bills fans are everywhere, so that was dope and unique. As far as the number of calls I got, maybe 1,000 calls and messages easily. So it was good. I heard a lot of stories, prayed for a lot of people, and really just connected with them any way that they wanted to, and told them that I was supporting them just like they support me. So,
any calls stand out? I know you mentioned the one from Hawaii. Any calls because of their content stand out to you that have affected you, that maybe you had more than one conversation with?
Yeah, I mean, there's plenty. I talked to some people who are going through they do have cancer right now, or just got out of chemo, and they're extra isolated. With having the chance of catching the coronavirus. So, those touch me in a different way. Talk to some people who are cross country, away from their families, and that was hard for them. And some people who had people directly passed away from the virus. So, I did my best to try to connect with everyone and pray for them.
We're on the line live with Bills corner Levi Wallace. Levi, before we let you go, just a question about how things have changed. 2 years ago, you were an undrafted rookie free agent out of Alabama coming up to try to make the Buffalo roster. Can you imagine trying to do that as an undrafted rookie this year without contact, without a off-season rookie program in the building? I mean, you took advantage of the opportunities presented you a couple of years ago as a rookie to make a good impression, didn't you?
Yeah, I mean, it's a little different this offseason, and I've reached out to all the rookies and welcomed them to the team as much as I can. And I think they have the rookie training camp coming soon.
I think it starts Monday, yeah.
Yeah, and then they'll be able to dive in with us and meet the other guys that have been on the team for a little bit. So a little different, but I don't think it should be holding back. I think with the group of guys that we have, which is an outstanding group of men, we're welcoming them.
Does it seem strange to you to be one of the veteran guys now, one of the guys who has been a path that, and all these drafted guys have come in, although I know it's a virtual world that you're living in now and the communication wasn't what it was when you came in, but is it strange for you to be now a guy who can set an example and maybe mentor a young rookie undrafted free agent as to how to navigate these waters, even though this is a strange offseason?
Yeah, I mean, time flies, and I remember my rookie year like it was just yesterday. That's what it feels like. So I'm going to do everything that I can to help with the process in those guys, even though it is a little bit different. It does feel a little weird that I am now a quote-unquote vet, even though it's just my third year. So.
Yeah, and even in your third year, Levi, getting set to, when you finally do get back to work, every year you've had to work hard to win your spot on the team, to win a starting spot last year, right? And it won't be any different this year. They've gone out and grabbed Josh Norman, a veteran guy. They've drafted a cornerback. I mean, the competition is always there, at least in your first 3 years in the league, huh?
Yeah, I mean, that's football. I mean, if there's not competition, then there's no sport. So I'm excited. Josh has been a great asset already. Having the group, look forward to learning a lot from him and his experience as well. So it'll be good.
What's the next step this offseason for the team?
Not too sure. We're doing the virtual off-season meetings right now, which have been good. Like you said, the rookies are coming in, and then we'll pick back up with that. So not sure what the schedule holds, but I know we're getting ahead of it as best as we can for the Bills.
So, Levi, 3 o'clock, about 20 minutes away, the Gamers versus Cancer event on Twitch. 3 o'clock, it should go for several hours with you and Jordan Poyer and Jaquan Johnson, some Alabama teammates. How can people tune in? Where can you see this? Just go on Twitter or Twitch or what? How do they get involved?
Yeah, so the links are on all my social medias, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. They'll be able to click on there and via Twitch. And you also text 40649, the word Levi. You'll be able to see the link on there and be able to donate to the American Cancer Society as well. Okay,
we sent out a link on our Twitter page as well. Will there be introductory Fortnite lessons for guys like Steve and I? Anything like that? Fortnite 101,
You know what? I'm actually trying to practice right now. I need to practice before I jump on and embarrass myself. So I might need to take that course myself.
Levi, best wishes. Thanks for doing this, and your reminder that everybody can do something, including play video games for the cause of cancer. Congratulations, and I give you a lot of credit for pulling this off.
I appreciate that. Thank you, guys. Have a great day.